This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Так, друзья, very interesting. С Ноэлечкой опять встретимся. Смотрим, что у нас. Фух. Ну это круто сделали, они будут добавлять вот этот лор. Замечательно. Так она станет рыцарем? Интересно.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything? Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of? Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review. Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time. No, thank you. I could take care of myself. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are... Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free... Based on the knight's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now. But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy. No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No. I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now. But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training, but in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous. You mean a change of location? Yes, staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city? Star Snatch, I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. But would that just waste too much time? A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books. You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind, but my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then. If it's just a quick visit. Наша Биат.
Направляйся в Лиюэ. Прикольно, слушай. Слушай.
I can't believe I've really come all the way to Liyue. Wow! The architecture here is so unique, and there are so many people around. But No! Please don't make fun of me. You shouldn't make jokes like that in public. People may hear you and get the wrong... Huh. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, it's probably because I'm in a completely different environment. I don't know how I should act to make sure I don't make a fool. And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks, and back in Mondstadt, I've previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is precious. I should make good use of it to study. True. If I offended the locals by not knowing their customs, I wouldn't have the chance to learn from them. Huh. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have any suggestions? Okay. If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out what kind of food it is.
No time to lose.
If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today? Wanmin Restaurant will cook it just how you like. Oh, is this a new customer you brought with you? Based on Madame's attire, it would appear that even a Knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to try Wanmin Restaurant's cook.
Knight of Favonius? Oh, I'm not...
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business. But anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by Wanmin Restaurant to try our taste.
That's not what I meant.
Not what you meant? Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liyue Pavilion or... Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same way.
What I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you dine at Wanmin Restaurant, rest assured, since this is your first time in Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish? Fresh, fragrant, and easy. If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate. Want to try it?
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to.
Oh, you want to try something with more of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, black back perch stew. The only thing is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks. And the level of spice is not for... I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir-fry them to release the flavor. Then, I sprinkle in some powdered violet grass to enhance the spice.
Phew! I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. Will... Right. I can't give up so soon. It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. Chef Mao, I will go with your recommendation.
Great. Please have a seat. One blackback...
Oh, so spicy. I can't even hold... Oh, I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that... Oh, what surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through, despite how heavily seasoned the dish... The next time I entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious... Really? Then let me bake some up.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quickly.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you, Chef Mao.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure. But I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup. It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle.
The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it? Oh, yes. Let's. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed first. Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. From the kind of weapons made here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can take a look?
Так, секундочку, друзья. 2 секундочки. Так, let's go.
Oh, great! It's almost like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel a little guilty. Wow.
I save this money.
Ай!
Here to serve.
Wow. Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. This is the nation built by the Geo-Archon. I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed. Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't...
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire, acting all mysterious.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you...
Yes, that's right. In any case, my weapon of choice is the greatsword. And I don't see any of those here.
Greatsword, huh? Well, you got one thing right. The man refuses to show anyone his greatsword in the store. No, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. Unless... that's not true. No greatsword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geovision. So...
The cat is out of the bag. Please be careful with them. Don't hurt...
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow. Wow. That glow, it really is a Geovision. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient, you'll get there. Besides, I'm sure your dream will come true.
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geovision. You wield a greatsword. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. As surely as the hills are green and the...
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope children in Liyue have these dreams too. I never would. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope that someday this boy's dreams will come true too. Anyway, what's next? Should we visit... Yes! If we plan to explore further, let's...
Here to serve.
No time to lose.
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt. Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. In which case, you must be an illustrious knight of Favone. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tian, and I was hoping that you could...
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight.
Maid? Of the knights? A maid knight? Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me. As you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea. However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue, but they're mostly unreliable rumors, with everyone telling a different story.
But I am...
Ah, don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can...
Honorary knight. I'm a little conflicted. Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new. I'll fill in all the other details.
Well, okay then. If it's just...
I heard earlier from the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there. This looks to be the place. Ah, but it seems
Oh, if the hilly churls are not...
not necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss,
Cleaning up? Well, But the hilly churls could return at any moment. Mr. Tian?
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every detail of her duty with the...
Oh, you're taking notes all... Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time. So it should be okay to include in your book.
Я не прокачанная, но... Хотя... Не, я артефакты ей не качал, она вообще не вкачанная, это напряжно будет.
Wonderful! I'll call this one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
Она у меня совсем не вкачанная, к сожалению. Если мне сейчас придется разбираться с геомутачурлами.
Leave it all to me.
И шо? Давай руду соберем. Хиличурс, А, все, нормально.
Sensational. I will call that one the impregnable shield of chivalry. Yes, it's coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return, and promptly warned the... Oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only... I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me...
Mementos?
That's right, mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more real it feels, the more... Some sort of battle trophy to display before the audience? Ooh.
Okay, so something like a...
If it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of, well, maybe a component from that ruin guard. Yes, you've got it. You really understand where I'm coming from. I've heard that there's a very common... I should write down my new ideas before I forget them. Oh, such mighty power, so battered and bruised.
Embellish it? Well, as long as I have been able to help you with your...
Of course you have. Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round.
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tien's story will turn out. Why don't we go back to Liyue Harbor?
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then, 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond... Such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, but not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead into a low, fighting stance. And moments later, there was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal 2 pairs of iron claws lying lifeless on the ground. Such is the awesome power of the knight. Barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky. But she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart she declared, "I have nothing to fear." With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius.
One knight against 2 ruin guards and a ruin hunter? Surely.
I suppose these stories...
Is this about me? Oh no, this won't do. I must ask him to rewrite the story.
Hard to believe? Then feast your eyes on this is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a ruin guard's armor, cut from its carcass by a...
That is part of a ruin guard. A friend of a relative in the Millith told me...
it's real, all right. Look at the cuts on it. Fresh from the battlefield.
I must explain to Mr. Tien. Honesty, modesty. These are the virtues.
Hey, will you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar.
Oh, I'd say more than just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we...
Huh? Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west of Stone Gate with her sword in hand, and a legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue. Tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be
Я
talked
так и
about
знал,
for
что Ноэль будет
hundreds of
связана с Ливией, как-то теперь она
Stay
легенда о
tuned for
Ливии.
the next chapter.
Вообще круто. Сотни поколений. Офигеть!
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to
Okay.
death. Literally.
Так, стоп. Ага. Ага. Давайте. Так, что там? Одна концовочка. А сколько? 6, ну как всегда. Хили чур, сили чур, хили сили, хили чур.
Wow! Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be. Yes.
Hey!
Huh?
Huh. You must be
Honorary Knight, please.
Knight of Favonius. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you.
The cat is out of,
You... Wow.
Be patient besides.
You must... Huh. As surely...
Wait, Oh, children and Leo when I was little. Anyway. Yes, there does seem to be a large number of Millilith stations.
Yeah! No time to lose.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Wow, it's good to finally meet you two. Yes, word is that a Knight of Favonius has appeared in Liyue. That's why I came to have a look. I never expected that one of you must be the rumored Knight of Favonius.
Oh, sorry.
I see. Please excuse me for the misunderstanding. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Shayin, Millilith responsible for garrison and patrol.
And I am Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Of course, I am not.
Understood. Allow me to apologize on behalf of all the residents of this area.
Oh, it's no big deal. More importantly, is there a reason why you were looking for it?
Well, let me fill you in. I just received some intel that a group of treasure hoarders, originally from Mondstadt, has shown. According to the intel, they've set up camp near Stonegate. If we act too rashly and let them escape back to Mondstadt, then it'll be difficult for the Millilith to continue pursuing them. That's why I was hoping the Knight of Favonius could join me in the arrest, so we could act as each other's witnesses. But it seems like this...
I'm sorry. Oh, if only I could have passed this select...
If I submitted an official request for assistance to the Knights of Favonius, all I would achieve is to buy the treasure hoarders time to plan their escape.
Any other knights in Liyue? Oh!
An honored guest of the Qixing and an honorary knight too? Well, if someone who's independently a hero in two different nations is a little ashamed calling on a hero who defeats ancient gods to assist with something so trivial.
Wait, so, as well as Storm Terror, you...
Then I am truly honored. Please excuse me while I catch up with my comrades stationed at Stonegate. I will confirm the details of the arrest with them. Whenever the two of you are ready, let's rendezvous shortly. While the Millilith stands guard, evil...
Evil does not have a chance. Let's go. Белочка, белочка. Так, ну я венти не взял, у меня трипл пира.
Нет.
Просто после куба Крио, как бы, я просто без трипл пира не выгребаю вообще куба. Реально.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Thank you both for your help. We've confirmed the location of the treasure hoarders, and we will move out short. In case any of them slip through our grasp and try to escape to Mondstadt, we will need someone to guard this path. As I said earlier, it would not be appropriate for the Millilith to take action here, so I will have to
Though I am not a Knight of Favonius...
Oh, I only asked the honorary knight here to act as a witness. There are no specific restrictions over how the arrest is carried out. So please, there's no need to feel apprehensive.
If that's the case, I shall be glad to help.
Then I will meet up with my comrades first. If the treasure hoarders try to escape, they will have to pass through here. So I am...
Would you mind letting me handle this mission? Yes. If it hadn't been for you, as expected, compared to the honorary knight, but I still want to do everything within my ability to share the load. As you wish. Then leave it up. Oh, they're coming already. Oh, facing them alone. Do I have what it takes?
Слабенькая Ноэль. Не вкачанный. У меня просто все артефакты на нуле, как бы, поэтому very hard to deal with this. Let's go.
Done.
Приближается подкрепление.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up. Time to clean up.
Have a little taste.
О, ультует получше. Сколько это? Ну, 7 штук, да? А, это взорвался щит.
I did it. I actually did it. No. It's all because of...
Thank you. We've successfully detained all the treasure hoarders who tried to escape through here. We've double-checked the numbers against the intel we were given, and it looks like none of them escaped. Small wonder that you are the honored guest of the Qixing and Mondstadt's honorary knight. Oh, it was Miss Ноэлль who defeated the treasure.
You're quite welcome. To be of help to you, sir, and to the Millilith, it is...
You are too humble. I hear from the merchants that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt are both highly skilled and only too willing to rescue people in the dire... With the skills and integrity you've shown, it's no wonder that the residents of Chuhu Rock mistook you for a real knight.
Sadly, they are quite mistaken. I am still far from becoming...
Then I sincerely look forward to seeing you in action in the future. It's getting late. I should escort these treasure hoarders back. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall...
Goodbye, Mr. Shahin. Oh, a real knight. How much longer until I become worthy of this title? Oh, you're right. Is it really time to go back already? Apologies. But could you spend a little longer with me? I still have somewhere that I'd like to visit.
Идите туда, туда-сюда. Let's go.
Yep.
This is the place. That's right. I often make tea for the Knights of Favonius, so I wanted to come here and see. Would you care to join me for some tea? Leo is both the taste and the consistency are different, but the warm and soothing sense it brings me as when I read about the Knights of Favonius and the Millelith in books, their rules and philosophy seem so different. But it seems the desire to protect one's own people is the same everywhere. Yes! Deep down, people everywhere are the same. I don't think I'm so afraid of my exam anymore. I know I still have a long way to go compared to the honorary knight. Listening to your stories is like but still. This motivates me to work harder and look forward even more to the day that I can fight side by side with you. Let's come back to Leo again. After.
Такс. О, это, кстати, мне надо. И фишечки. Так, здесь мы сделали. Тут только две. Ага. Тут еще два варианта. Let's go. Да не моя дядечка.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonius bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. Oh! Honorary... I don't? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and the exam is drawing nearer and nearer. But there just seems to be an... Right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know... Study, buddy. This is my... Plus, there is still... But... On the day of the exam... Based on the night schedule, I think... But it's just half a year... Even though I've planned my... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. And I have some... No, it won't. Did I get too... No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Так, подожди.
Oh, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. But in the end, I keep... Oh, you mean studying isn't the... Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat whenever I encounter something unexpected. I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind... Take some more exams. Would that really help? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to... But where would I even go to take one? The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam... Well, since it's recommended...
Приятненькие эти истории, фишечки, все-таки.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually,
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild?
no. I just want to take an exam for the Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commissions. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run. Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected. Yes, let's! Oh.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I? Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will. Oh, it's you. And Noelle.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exams?
Don't get me started. Since the Traveler solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people, but most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So, some genius in the guild decided.
That sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no, a few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, I am very interested in.
Oh? Noelle, you. Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to, if the traveler is willing. Please, join Noelle. Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score. And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes...
Add Astra Abyssosk.
That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic. A true adventurer must be well-versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among your... Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Трава светила... Подожди. Трава... Ну, одуванчик там есть. Ветреная астра, по-моему, везде там в таких... Трава светяшка. Тоже там. Я думаю, лилия кала.
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere. But no, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions?
Ooh, I'm afraid. On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey. Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and
Learning from experience, writing diaries. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him.
Ого.
Ooh, what a pity. You were so... Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence and...
A sea of ashes.
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday... Are the questions too difficult? Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability. But be warned, things start to get a little... Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunt.
Та-та-ра-та-тан. Да-ра-та-тан. Так.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of
Ready and willing, Mr.
staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergent. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily. Secondly, preparation and cook. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help. So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. No.
Simple ingredients, easy to cook. Honorary night? Do you
Рыбный шашлычок. Стейк.
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. Okay then. Once it's ready, we can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must...
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be...
Так, рыбный шашлычок я готовил только, получается, ага. Стоп. А, это я понял. Ладно. Это не те дроиды, которых мы ищем.
Oh, you're...
Так, и шо? Нет? Не подходит рыбный шашлычок? Стоп, я ж приготовил. А где он? Ну, у меня есть он, я его точно
Today's
приготовил.
recommendation
You're ready to go?
Ага, все. Ты просто приготовился.
Mondstadt grilled.
So,
Well, the issue is, many people can't eat fish that hasn't been I, for one, am quite happy to eat it straight from the grill with no seasoning at all.
Oh, I see.
Today's recommendation
Ай-яй-яй.
is the steak.
Ай-яй-яй. Просто, ну, типа, йоу, надо сдать экзамен. Так, хорошо.
Hunt down
Let's
3
go.
board. Oh,
Hello, Mr.
but
That sounds...
Значит, не
Yes, a
рыбный
few-
шашлычок.
Then I am very...
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing, please. Indeed, you only need to pass 2.
Add...
A true. I will question. Tell me.
Трава светяшка, ну ее там нету, слушай. Блин, ты
On to
задрал,
quest.
чувак, ты
Thanks to
просто
the-
задрал меня, ну реально. White не подошел, Саид, Роальд, Wild.
Ooh, what a
Да
pity.
пошел ты,
Last
сука.
question. All the correct. Never mind. But be now.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Which...
Okay.
Ready and will...
Staying. That's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight?
Мясной стейк.
Stay. Okay, then. Once it's ready, we can always change...
Стейк.
Oh, steak. Steak. Ha ha ha. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, and when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
Not at all. In any case, congratulations on passing part. Go get yourself ready. Then meet.
Так.
Guess I'll...
Что там? Хиличутла в Ноэль должна были.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ad Astra Abysosk. And
Please, begin.
good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer: ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat. I will be watching from here. Give them.
Блин,
Okay.
это очень плохо.
This time,
Это очень плохо, потому что у нас нету ульты. И Ноэль не вкачана. Астраж Руин это реально не супер изи для такой невкачанной Ноэль. Ну я могу помочь другими, да? Замечательно. Давай.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Замечательно.
Honorary Knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might, but not this time. This time, somehow, having you by my... It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam. Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if, great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this...
Yep.
Oh, back already? Seems like even the third part of the exam is over. Now, please allow me to announce you successfully passed the exam. But if even Noël could not get the perfect score, then yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we say...
I didn't get a perfect...
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless...
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over... Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying?
I was about to ask whether you would have the time...
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get... If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into... It seems I still have I will head back to the library.
Noël? You already passed your exam. What? I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind I hope my exam... How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level?
Так, это что, еще один вариант? Типа, надо в любом случае сдать идеально для концовки. Одной из концовок или нет? Сейчас посмотрим. Ну, просто реально эти теоретические фишечки.
No time to lose.
Да, господи, боже мой, я буду всегда теперь в другую дверь. Просто в другую дверь.
No time to lose.
И все.
Mustn't fall asleep. Oh! I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam, getting to know Mondstadt's geography, and a 1-minute history of adventuring, and then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the... Oh, and also, self-defense. The art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach... The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them? But... What if this is the one... What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like...
Да, видимо... Так, экзамен, да? Да, надо идеально сдать. Не идеальное, да. Не идеальное тоже надо сделать, получается. Хорошо, let's go. Давайте сдадим идеально. Вся загвоздочка, грубо говоря, в 2 ответах, которые я до сих пор не выкупил. Хорошо. Хорошо. У нас осталось еще 2 по 2, скажем так, варианта.
Hunt down 3 board. Oh, it's...
Hello, Mr.
But...
That sounds...
Yes, a few... Anyway.
Then, I am very...
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing. Indeed, you only need to pass 2.
Add.
A true. I will a question. Tell me.
Так, одуванчики точно там есть. Значит, ветряная.
That's it. The Windwheel Aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near Statue Mr. Cyrus. Our answer.
Correct. There's on to question 2. An adventurer must. Oh, there is a famous event thanks to the
Learning from regarding this.
Значит, не white и не wild. Так, Саид.
Ooh, what a
Да пошел!
You were so close, but last question. All that.
Так, ну хорошо, я да, Пепельное море.
Never mind. But now.
Все, ребята, заново. Я с 4-й попытки. С 4-й попыточки еще угадаю фишечку. Прикольно. Не очень прикольно, но ладно.
Hunt down 3 boards. Oh, it's.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
But.
Well, that sounds.
Yes, a few. Anyway.
Then I am very.
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing, please join Noel. Indeed, you only need to pass 2 out.
Add.
A true. I will a question. Tell me.
That's it, Mr. Cyrus.
Go on to question. There is thanks to the note.
Learning from it regarding this adventure. That's it. It's rolled.
Correct. I had thought this question would be a little more challenging to adventurers. Last question. Let all that. Correct. That's 3 for 3. But be warned. Think now.
No time to lose.
Okay, let's begin part 2.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare so that's why the firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight? Stay. Okay then, we can always
Today's recommendation is the steak. Let's go.
Oh, you're ready to go? Steak. Simple and
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make.
In any case, go get your.
Yeah. Yeah.
Add.
Please.
Good. Feroci, this is. I will be.
Okay.
О, я не собирал фишечку. Я просто обхожу уже всю белое железо, только если мимо прохожу, собираю, потому что, типа, у меня все пушки 90, тупо все. Просто если у меня когда-нибудь будет R5, второй стринглес будет R5, если когда-то, когда я буду ролить себе R5 погибель. Мне еще 2 надо до R5. Если там в баннере будет стринглес или вообще он попадется случайно, то тогда я загрейджу разве что второй стринглес. А так мне ни хера не надо. Ну или там фри-то-плей какие-то фишечки будущие в мету попадут.
I'm going in. Nice and spicy.
Riptide.
Honorary Knight! I did it! Not in time. I know that is, but not this. Somehow, it must be because you are here with. Thank you. On the day of the real exam. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, back already? Even the third part of the... Now, please allow me to... You passed with a perfect score! Noel,
Oh, well, it's all because I hadn't.
without further ado, it gives me great pleasure. May your days ahead be filled with adventure. My. I never thought I'd see the day when the...
Oh, Mr. Cyrus,
There's no need to talk like an outsider anymore.
I'm very sorry, but I just wanted to take an exam so I could get used to the atmosphere. I thought it...
You mean... Oh, how can this be? I was just about to recommend... Why not give it some more thought? Even if you're not ready to be a full-time adventurer, you'd be more than welcome to help. Just think of it as... You know, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights.
Exam preparation? Defend monsters?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time. I believe it's all...
4 commissions? Maybe if I can squeeze out some... Oh, if I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes... I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but I'm afraid that my...
Please, Noel, I'm...
Okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cyrus. Maybe next time.
Так. Окей. Ага. Да, встреча вам это не шуточки. Интересно, сколько это? 1,5 часа? Час 40?
I could get used to this.
Может, час? Не, ну больше часа в любом случае. Больше часа.
Yeah. No time to lose.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the exam. I've been busy, but the exam is drawing nearer and nearer. But they're right. Even though it's just that I failed several times in the... No, this is my... Plus, there is... But on the day of the exam, based on the night schedule, but it's just... Even though I've planned... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. No, it won't. Did I get too... No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. Oh, but in the end... Whenever I... Imagine myself passing the exam. What kind of knight? I always thought that just qualifying to be a knight was the knight that I want to be someday. Oh, that feels so far away that it's a little difficult to imagine. An outrider? I'm sure Amber would be happy to see the outriders grow as a team, but my strengths are not in scouting and luring the enemy. And I'm not as agile as Amber. However, I did once get Amber to teach me how to make bear. If I were to use Baron Bunny to lure the enemy away and protect my fellow knights, I suppose I could do it. I still have some of the materials we used when she taught me. There's just making the stuffing requires pyro slime condensate, and the red dye used to grab the enemy's attention can be made from crushed valberry. It's just that dried valberries are not very suitable for making dye. I'll need to get so. Let's start by going to the Stormbearer Mountain.
Let's go. Так, да.
Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. Oh! Pyro slimes!
Сразу же
Perfect! They can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Сразу же pyro slimes.
Pyro slime condensate? Crushed valberries? Good. Through here. Conceal the stick. Far from it. I know it looks the part on the outside, but I still don't. There should be a hilly drill camp nearby. Let's place the Baron but.
Или черт, силы черт, или силы, хили черт.
The hilly trills are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out!
Watch out! Splash! Baby splash!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh. It neither attracted their attention nor exploded. In the end, all I managed to recreate was the outward appearance. I suppose the conclusion is, oh, maybe I'm not yet ready to carry out the work of a fully qualified knight. But I just can't think of what. Every time I've looked forward to passing the exam, I always ended up disappointed in the end. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of knight I could become. Captain Kaya? Oh no, Captain Kaya has his own way of thinking and planning. Well, sometimes I can barely understand it. Oh, I simply wouldn't know where to begin. Oh, so you mean I should focus on smaller steps in order to achieve a larger goal? I suppose with smaller goals, I won't be disappointed day to day. Since the larger goal is so high, I couldn't hope to achieve. In which case, that's pretty small. And yet, I heard that the reason we were able to arrest those treasure hoarders last time was that. All right, I hope I can find some intel that proves useful.
No time to lose.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Noël. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, no need. We didn't come here to drink. I wanted to ask if there's been...
Troublemakers?
Oh, really?
It's that guy drinking at the table over there. Payne. He keeps ordering refills of our strongest drink. Look how he's wobbling. If he passes out drunk, that could spell trouble.
Yes, that certainly sounds like a lot of trouble. Is there anything in the tavern that has...
Out of the ordinary? Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. There are still some empty glasses on the tables upstairs that need clearing away. Must have been... But I am busy with the accounts at the moment. And if I can't find time to clear the tables before the evening crowd arrives, things could...
Really? Well, that sounds truly terrible. Maybe I can... Oh! Sorry. Mr. Charles.
Oh, I know. You wanted to know if you could help out, right? Surely that would be asking too much. I have yet to thank you properly for helping us move those kegs last time. And here you are offering to help... That being said, we are quite overwhelmed right now.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, thanks a million. I'll leave you to serve the customers then. Start by taking this death afternoon to Payne, and then maybe you can... That should put us back on track. Okay,
Wow. So this is... It appears that Captain Kaya's way with words does not come the most... But waitressing in the tavern should be a good means of gathering intel, right? It's quite a common... I just need to keep my eyes and ears open while I'm helping
Официант. Пейн у него. Если бы это был Пейн из Наруто, было бы весело. Прикиньте, вы такие идете, подходите, а тут тупо этот Пейн. Такой, блин, бухой висит.
Excuse me, Payne. Here is the drink you ordered.
What? What's that? Oh, put it to the side. This drink is strong.
Mr. Payne, are you all right? Do you need to take a rest? Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, Captain Kaya would first get his subject drunk before asking them any questions. This appears to... Captain Kaya would probably appear cordial and sincere. One must start by focusing on the person's individual circumstances and communicate a complete willingness to help. Then... Ooh, but how can I offer to help Mr... I've got it! Perhaps the dried fruits that I prepared for my exam. Mr. Payne?
Oh, what's this? Ooh, I do feel... Oh, you're...
Mr. Payne? Are you feeling...
Next to you is... This drink is so strong.
Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne? How can this be? Drinking like this is disastrous for one's health. Perhaps... Oh, Mr. Charles also... If the second floor is filled with customers, perhaps I'll have the opportunity to overhear a thing or two. It's such a mess. I must clear everything away quickly. Ooh, so many stains. Once the tables are clear, they'll need to be washed with a good detergent.
Так...
We're almost done. A clean and tidy environment always... Finally, all clear. Let's go check in with Charles. Mr. Charles, everything has been dealt with. Is there anything else you...
Wow! Already? The customer at the table by the window just ordered a couple of...
Okay.
With Noelle here?
Phew. But at least it's over now. Well done to you, too. No, I got so caught up with working. What should I do? There are hardly... Oh, am I so incapable of handling even...
I've been a bartender here for more than a decade, and I've never seen a happier crowd of drinkers than... I can only assume that with you serving the customer...
I'm quite sure that can't be true. I didn't do anything...
Customers don't come here purely for the drinks. They come for what the drink represents. Often customers choose this tavern not just for the quality of the drinks we serve, but also for the great atmosphere. You may not have brewed the wine, or even mixed the drinks. But for many customers, Service with a smile is what makes the difference between... It seems this tavern could do with more than just a single bartender. What we need is some proper waiting staff to... Anyway, I digress. Thanks again for...
Wow. I'm so glad to know I made everyone so happy. Yes. Even though I failed to... It looks like I was still able to help those in need. Yes, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Ahem. Sorry to interrupt. I sense that it's probably not. However, could I ask for drinking to make merry is all well and good, but passing out drunk in my tavern? That's a pain. Pain ordered 2 more.
Там, друзья, мы подходим к завершению. Остался один исход, последний. Станет ли Ноэль Джин или нет?
Yes, this should be plenty of bellberries. Oh, pyro slimes.
Это хорошо.
Perfect. They can provide us
Они
with another
разбежались.
ingredient.
Ай-яй-яй. Какое важное железо. А, береза, слушай, я срубил березу.
Pyro slime condensate, crushed val. Good. Through far from it, there should be a...
Или черт, сили черт, или сили, или черт.
The hilly trolls are coming back. Let's see if the berry bunny gets their attention.
Ай, да не дайте мне вас. Да,
They're completely ignoring the
за
berry
того.
bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out. Oh, it neither attracted their attention, I suppose. Oh, maybe I'm not. But every time whenever I Master Jean? Master Jean is a pillar of the Knights of Favonius, and a great source of inspiration to me. If I could gain even the thought of becoming a knight just like her in every way, oh, I could never achieve that. You think so? I suppose if the goal is set so high that I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately, I won't be too disappointed. Where to start? I can't imagine what I would need to do to become more like Master Jean. Oh, that's true. Master Jean is always lending. I still don't think I can do what Master Jean does, but at least I could start by trying to be gentle like... Okay, then let's head back to Mondstadt.
No time to lose. Yep.
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I was focused solely on chatting with Quinn. I didn't see anything else. If you're out of other options, maybe you could get help from the Knights? I'm sure if Master Jean heard about it, she'd help you find it in no time.
Thanks. I'll check with a few more people first. If no one has seen it...
All right, well,
Maybe I should just...
Miss Marjorie!
Oh, Noelle. Since you asked, I was organizing the stock that had just arrived, and because the monocle was so fragile, I took it out, wiped it, and put it aside. But then, I went to get it after I was done with the stock. I've asked around, but no one seems to have any idea where it could be. Anything like this? Well, it's not completely unheard of. You know my story. In the past, I've lost a carved wooden perch and some boneware, but as soon as I reported them missing to the...
May I ask, where were the missing items?
Oh! The wooden perch was mistaken for a real fish by Margaret's cat, and as for the boneware, they eventually found that in a dog kennel somewhere outside the city.
Oh no, we must increase Master Jean's time should be spent on more important things. Miss Marjorie, would you mind? I may not be as efficient as Master Jean, but I will do my very best to help you find it.
Oh, of course that's okay. But isn't asking Noelle the same thing as asking...
I'd better gather some more information before, as well as confirming some details regarding the monocle itself. We should find out as much as possible from Marjorie about the circumstances under which...
So, do you have some ideas on where to start? At... A missing item. Well, it's a monocle to start with. As for other distinguishing features, it's very light. I had my head down and I was busy working, but the street is so busy that surely someone would have noticed if it... Oh! Now that you mention it, the sound went as soon as it came, and I was focused on checking if anyone had seen anything, so I didn't give it too much thought at the time. Do you think it could be connected? I first heard it behind me, and then it seemed to fade out in a northwesterly direction. Now I wish I'd...
Honorary Knight, shall we go ahead in that direction and make some inquiries? Maybe we'll find some clues.
Ну такое.
No time to lose.
A flapping sound?
Excuse me, Glory. Have you heard anything that might be described as a flap? Marjorie's monocle has gone missing from her shop.
Flap? I believe it was the sound of a finch flapping its wing. It sounded a lot heavier today than usual. As if...
So, maybe the finch... Oh, I've seen their nests in the past on occasion while I'm cleaning the roof. What do you say we have a look, Traveler? Finally, we have a lead to go on.
You're welcome. May you swiftly recover the lost item by the grace of the Animo Archon.
Let's be blessed
Give me a
by
moment to
Animo
compose myself.
Archon, my friends.
Yahoo!
И шо?
We found it! This must be Miss Marjorie's missing monocle.
Сразу
Let's take
же.
it back to her right away. I hope we haven't kept her waiting too long.
Вот что значит благословение Анемо Архонта. Друзья. Сразу же, с первой попытки из 3 нашли.
Miss Marjorie? Here.
Wow, you were so quick. How wonderful. Sure. In the past, when I've lost something and asked the Knights for help, after all, the Knights have all sorts of things that they're busy with, big and small. No matter how capable Jean might be, thanks to you, Noelle, we don't have to trouble the Knights with... Now that I think about it, Noelle is basically like another Jean. In that sense, it really does feel like Jean can be into...
No, surely you can't be serious. How can I compare to... I can only help people with small things. Like finding lost
Whether it's big or small, it's all the same to us. Things we can't handle by... Noelle, once you qualified as an official knight, will that mean you don't have time to help us anymore?
No, not at all. I will continue to help
I was just kidding. Keep up the good work. I'm sure everyone in Mondstadt can't wait to see the kind of knight you become. Thanks again. I suppose I should...
The kind of knight that I be... Oh, do I? Yes. Maybe I've never dared to imagine myself as a knight before. I always feared that the higher my expectations, the more... But let's say I do become a knight in the future. Maybe I will simply continue to... It doesn't matter to me how small these things are, or I do these things not because I'm a maid, but because of my own will. Yes, there's no need to become someone else, nor worry about failing. As long as I perform better, then one day I will become a knight.
Да, вот это самая, наверное, прикольная концовочка. Напоследочек. Так, друзья, ну все. Все. Yes. Короче, получается, через 2 дня Диону сделаем, потому что я чуть-чуть, ну, затупил, не затупил. Я всегда с утра делаю дейлики. А возможно, надо было сделать после истории с Джунли. Тогда бы завтра я уже бы смог сделать Диону. А так через 2 дня. Так что такие дела, друзья. Let's